The Show Your Mouth Lounge, episode number 353 by my count.
I believe so.
All right.
So
I actually did a smart and got a thing right.
Last week's video got fucked. YouTube will love
yes, it did.
love me saying this in the first 30 seconds. I don't care. But yeah.
This wasn't going to get views anyways. It's a nostalgia video for videos that people haven't watched.
Yeah,
this is nostalgia for us.
Yeah, no one else.
For us.
The viewer base, the demographic for this video intended is us. But yeah, so to summarize, W, you regret Pathologic, also Crackdown. I regret Mudrunner. There we go. That was the name. What else noteworthy happened? I forget.
It was the year of ambitious ideas that didn't really work out too well.
Yeah.
Which makes it very funny then that video didn't work out.
Yeah. But yeah, that's about it, I guess. So, on to the current affairs.
Yes.
Are there affairs?
Perhaps.
What's your affairs, Pink?
Oh, I have
Are
so
you having
many.
an affair?
At least 2.
Oh, Jesus. You got to get that shit sorted out, Pink. It's just not right.
It'll be fine. It'll work itself out. I don't have to worry about it. Maybe.
I can juggle all of this. It's fine.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
What do you mean? So yeah, do you have anything coming out on your channel?
I don't. Do you?
I do, but I think it's going to be some intermixture of For Honor and Overwatch with you guys. I think I'm out of Devour episodes. I don't even know what the hell else is going to be going on. I assume that later this week, the next Total Wars DLC is finally going to get a trailer after 6 months of developer sit-downs and talks about it.
Wow.
Boy, the negative reaction to that last DLC really spooked them. So, yeah. Addy?
Well, of course, Kingdom Hearts. Which reminds me, the developer talk also reminded me of this, but since it's in topic, they announced that Kingdom Hearts Missing Link is getting delayed indefinitely, which is so funny because it's the first thing we've heard about this game in the past year, and it's like, and you know, people are just like, fuck it, trash Missing Link, just announce when Kingdom Hearts 4 is coming out, please. And true. But yeah, so Kingdom Hearts, it will continue. Then
okay,
we get to the first instance of me fighting a fucking boss for an hour. Darak Tenshi, the Fallen Angels.
Okay.
So, to my surprise, Darak Tenshi had not 1 but 2 boss characters, despite not being finished.
Oh.
Yes. One of them was, you know, difficult, but they could be beaten. The actual boss of the game can just do supers without meter.
Oh, awesome.
Right? So that was cool. He also input reads like hell, but you know, that...
That's cool.
Yeah, Psycho was very close to SNK. Like, they became SNK after the fact. So close enough. and finally, more Digimon survive.
It always cracks me up when a boss is designed on basis of there's no reason for the boss to ever not press this button, right?
Yeah.
Like, if you have, hypothetically, you can just do supers infinitely. There's no reason to ever not do a super.
Yeah. I mean, the boss wasn't programmed to do supers infinitely, but it did. There were instances where I got it to do supers. Like, I got it to do a super when it had meter, and the meter would go down, and then it would do another super after it.
Oh,
Yeah. And this happened consistently, which is why I think it is the case.
oh Jesus.
Also, not to mention, like, eventually by the end of it, which, once again, may I remind you, I believe I put it in the video as well. Like, I'm not saying that I played the game for an hour, and it took me an hour to beat the boss like that. No, I got to the boss, and then it took me another hour to beat the boss.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
And so, yeah, in that hour, it boiled down to I was playing as I'm forgetting his name. Torao. There we go. Torao. I was playing as Torao, Karate Hobo guy. And basically what I had to resort to actually beat the boss was doing his like Shoryuken jumping kick. Doing that off of reaction to every move that I could. And
I see.
eventually this meant that I could win. Also, it also I also had to look up move lists online to figure out what Torao's other super input is, because he has two, and one of them has an invincible slurp and the other one doesn't.
I see.
And yeah, I believe that this video is the angriest I've gotten on recording, at least for the arcade runs.
I see.
Because, like, you know, I don't know about y'all. For me, anger has like a bell curve. And at the beginning of it, I'm very like vocal about it and shit, whatever. You know, I'm very audibly angry. Then I just shut the fuck up. And we reached that point with this video.
Yeah.
But I just shut the fuck up and I just tried to beat this motherfucker. And if memory serves, we even got like to the end of the bell curve where I just start complaining again, and that's when I beat him, when I started complaining again. So yeah, that's all of the videos coming out on my channel.
All right. On the group channel. Let me pull this up. On the 20th, tomorrow, Wednesday, it is Payday 2 Part 37. On the 21st, Thursday, Last Blade 2 Part 8. On the 22nd, Friday, Street Fighter 6 Part 38. On the 23rd, Saturday, a two-parter. Well, actually a twofer. Actually a threefer. Castle Crashers Part 9, Phasmophobia Part 43, and For Honor Part 5.
Wait, is this Saturday or Sunday?
That is a Saturday.
Shit. I'm fucked up the schedule then, because For Honor is supposed to release on Sundays.
Okay.
I'll have to go and fix that.
On the 25th, Monday, Super Mario Sunshine Part 6. And on the 26th, Tuesday, Last Blade 2 Part 9. Get hyped.
Yeah.
Boy. All right. Now, as we move into 2020, the 2020 summary, this was, of course, a rather big year worldwide, in case
Just
you
a little
don't
bit.
remember. Yeah,
Couple things happened.
kind of a big one.
Yeah, well,
Something happened.
A world event happened. I became a furry.
Yes. I believe 2020 also wound up being the year that I moved out to the farm.
Yes, something like that. Like at the end of 2019, beginning of 2020.
I think end of 2020, because my memory is that the early days of COVID, I was still back in civilization.
I don't remember.
My family, a big part why my family chose to move to the farm rather than moving more towards, more closer to my dad's work in the city, a big part why they chose to move to the farm was because they believed that being socially isolated out on the farm would help to prevent us from getting COVID.
Fair enough.
And then COVID passed, and we were still socially isolated.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, yes. I assume you boys have got the year starting it. You've got up to the start of 2020 on the channel?
Indeed.
Yes.
All right.
It all starts with Eddie Guerrero.
Does it?
No.
You'll see the video eventually.
Okay. So 2020 started to be the real time of fighting games on the channel, I'm seeing.
Yes. The 2020, I mean, I forget, did we talk about Total War Shogun last time or not?
I believe we did, yes, because it's like more or less the last video of 2019.
Alright then, yeah.
So yeah, this was when Guilty Gear Xrd Mania started for me and Addy.
Yes.
At KOF 98 we were hitting. I forget, how much had we talked about KOF prior?
Good bit, I wanna say, but it was also a thing of like, I grew up playing a lot of KOF. You have heard of KOF, you read about KOF, so you have a better understanding of the lore of KOF, for example. But
yeah.
But if memory says you didn't play as much KOF.
No, never really had the opportunity. I, of course, had played. I'd had them in my Mugans before, and I'd played quite a bit of 2002, but that was about the extent of it.
Yeah.
And I guess for a bit of 11, but that's beside the point. So playing against you was definitely my first time playing against people with KOF.
Yeah.
And if memory serves, 98 was the game where Hydern was really oppressively brutal.
Both 98 and 2000, if memory serves, but that's also like a thing of like, I remember Hydern shooting the internet code in both of them. That's the thing I most remember about Hydern.
Oh yeah, we were playing 98 on Xbox, so
Yes.
It was on delay based. Oh boy. And then, let's see, Contra.
Yes.
Now, I forget, did you not do Contra once each with me and Pink?
No, Pink has been spared for now. But eventually, once we have a time. Like, I've played Contra with everyone on the channel aside from Soon, Pink, and Goku. Wait, no, I played it with Goku. So, Soon, Pink, and Mike. Soon, Pink, and Mike. Which, like, me not playing it with Mike is the funny one, because Mike is the only other person on the channel who's played Contra.
Yeah. You could pop that into Fightcade, though, I bet.
Yeah, it is on Fightcade.
There.
Yeah.
Like, I've told Mike about that a couple of times. He just then he says, yeah, we should do that, and then we never talk about it again. And I bring it up another like three months later, and he goes, yeah, we should do that, and then we never talk about it again.
Yep, there's a couple games that are just perpetually on the schedule at some point. There's Contra, there's Lethal Company, that one. Lethal Company, not only is it on the schedule for us to play, it's still on the schedule for me to actually pick up a fucking copy for Pink.
Yeah.
I don't remember why I got you and Mike copies, but not Pink.
You didn't get me copies. I bought you sent me money for my birthday, and then I bought it full price.
Oh, right, because, the pricing stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, weird. I've already got your Christmas stuff set up this year, so the Hungarian government didn't step in and stop me this time. Yeah.
But I believe I still have I still had half of a euro left from when you sent me that money, and I through Steam trading I was able to make it go up to €1.42.
Yeah.
Well, that's economics right there.
And I can buy fucking shit from this. Like every couple of months, Light goes on sale, and I go, man, Light is Light, because I've watched a playthrough of Light. And I go, Light is a cool story, but is it worth all of the money I have on my Steam account? Like it's a nice little story, but it's only like half an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So yeah, Contra. Yeah, Pink lives in fear for the day that I force him to play Contra. But
Okay. I don't know if this is skipping over anything that you guys want to talk about, but it cracks me up that our Soul Calibur 6 video got so horribly hijacked by Soon that we didn't even bother titling it Soul Calibur.
yeah.
That one, I don't even remember, like, was I even able to play or was I just watching? Was it just YouTube
No, it
fighting?
it was all three of us, and then Soon wasn't even watching. He just came into the call to talk about humankind, and then I remember I made a couple of creative characters because whatever the option was there. So I had like I made Sans Undertale, of course, or
Yeah.
I think he was called SNES Undertale. And I also made the character who I still feel like was the most robbed out of all of my bit characters, the Ravenant, who like all of the Ravenants Wind was taken out of his tail because right before the Ravenant loaded onto the screen is when Soon posted the Yoshi feet fetish picture.
Yeah.
Uh,
And then we hit Overcooked 2, which I forget. How long do we play that game before it devolved into shouting at each other?
well, that's the thing. It devolved into y'all not talking and me. I'm just yelling at you to do things. If memory serves, like
Okay,
it wasn't.
that's
Yeah.
more or less how a kitchen has to go.
Yeah. But I believe it was the second part that it gets to that. But I'm just yelling at y'all to do things, and you just shut the fuck up
Like-
and do it, more or less.
Oh yeah, that's well, and the great thing is it's not like an angry shouting. It's just the way it has to work. Because I'm pretty sure, Pink. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure that it was not a silence of "Oh God, I'm cowed" or a silence of "I'm silently angry." If memory serves, my silence was a silence of trying my damnedest not to just laugh my ass off. Especially because Overcooked is a game where you'll have people shouting, "I need fries, move the fry, get the oil, blah 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 blah." Meanwhile, pick the plates up off the floor, clean the dishes, get the okay, that plate's full, get it out to the counter. Meanwhile, and then it all inevitably gets screwed up when one of you accidentally biffs a plate full of food into the void or something. At which point, all three of you go, "Oh!"
Yeah.
That's Overcooked.
Yep.
Yeah. Whew. Then Bloodborne, which that was Bloodborne our first display of your stand.
Revengeance? No. I forget Van else, but Bloodborne was the first one. Like I believe Bloodborne was the first time I used my stand by the time it had a name. That was the first time we called it by a name.
Yeah, because that game did some weird shit with you at the wheel. I don't like. I remember definitely some weird shit happening with the mob that's supposed to run at you across the bridge, just leaving.
Yeah, the ones that happened that I remember were the pig that you're supposed to backstab, that you're supposed to have a guaranteed backstab, didn't get backstabbed and instead turned around on a dime.
Oh yes, it did like a perfect, like sub 1 second 180.
Yes, so that happened.
And
then yeah,
oh god, I remember seeing that and just shouting, "That is not how that's supposed to happen. You have been fucked."
yeah. That there's a Scooby-Doo reference in the game that I knew of that you didn't apparently, and you thought that was a bug.
Eh.
Because yeah, on the bridge with the boulder, when the people are running after you with the torches and shit. That's a Scooby-Doo reference. They're programmed to ignore you and just run past you on the bridge if you don't fight them.
I see.
But you thought that was a bug, and then I of course killed the Clay Beast first time. Which, by the way, it needs to be noted, I was playing Bloodborne through PlayStation SharePlay. There was 15 seconds of input lag at least.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, and you still owe me a copy of Bloodborne.
Yes, I do. And when Sony finally gives us the ability to fucking get people games, then I absolutely will.
Oh, it's a joke. Okay,
Nobody but Steam allows game gifting. It's nonsense.
Xbox
Sorry.
does, but it's also region locked. So
Yeah, there you go.
uh,
All right, the tabletop sim adventures.
I like the video that's just titled Shogi, nothing else.
I forget who was it that you tried to introduce Shogi to?
You.
Okay, I don't remember that.
Yeah, I just thought like, wouldn't it be funny? Because like we had all of these like proper tabletop games. Wouldn't it be funny if we just played Shogi? And then we did it. If memory serves, it was funny. And what it ended up being is you had better tactics than me, but I managed to run the game out to like under half an hour just by turtling really good.
I have no recollection of this.
It was something like that. Like neither of us knew the rules, so it was good that the rules were on the side. But yeah. If memory serves, what happened was that I kept making risky plays and getting punished for them. And eventually, what it boiled down to is I had like 5 characters around my king, and you had more or less an entire army. And yeah, it was just me using the 5 characters to move the king in ways where you can't kill the king or the 5 characters. So eventually we just eventually either I gave up and let you kill the king, or we just conceded, or we just said, all right, you win, whatever, because it's been like half an hour of nothing, just going back and forth.
Yeah. Oh shit. We actually got a video of DB Fighter Z uploaded.
Yes.
I thought that was one of those games where we never actually managed to get one of them uploaded. Something always went wrong.
For the longest time, it was we managed to get this, and it was the worst session that we had. So that's why it was allowed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Descenders. I remember there being something about that game we're talking about, but I don't recall what.
Descenders was Descenders is an indie downhill whatchamacallit, downhill
Action RPG.
no, close but not quite. It's a like, I'm not calling it a downhill skating game, but it has bicycles. It's a downhill cycling game, I guess. And
yeah.
yeah, it has like tricks and shit. It's kind of like Skate, but not really. And yeah, this video this video was my idea. I asked y'all to play this because I knew that it had multiplayer, and the multiplayer was barely functional. And what's even better?
Oh god, I remember that.
What's even better is I made a review on this game because I followed it since basically its alpha. I made a review of this game. The soundtrack of this game is very generic. It's very, very stinky, in my opinion. It's just no memory of the soundtrack. I made a review of this game like 2 years after I made the review. The video got fucking content claimed and blocked in every country on the world because of the soundtrack. So I went, you know what? Fuck it. But yeah. Otherwise, like I
want to draw attention to this real quick before we move past it. Show Your Mouth Lounge episode 118. The title is "It's Really Bottom at the Cold of the Ocean."
Yeah, that was a you thing.
Yeah, I know that it's cold at the bottom of the ocean was a me thing, but I forgot that at some point I managed to make it worse.
I think we were talking about
Oh,
Bioshock.
Jesus.
That's how it came because you said you already said it during Bioshock.
Yes, I
Yeah.
did. I remember that very distinctly. That's like the
remember
only good.
Escapist 2?
I'm sorry,
Barely.
what?
Remember Escapist 2?
Oh God, that was one of those games I remember us trying to make the funny happen, and the game was not cooperating.
Yes.
That game doesn't cooperate at all in any regard.
The only funny thing that I remember out of that entire recording was me quoting the Thing's YTP and saying that we should get in some extra sauce, and Thing just says very surprised, extra sauce.
Exorcists.
Yeah.
Oh,
I forgot that the early FGAs were themed around specific games.
Oh, I didn't. But I like I also like the checkmate launch progression. So we go from episode 109 with the number to no number for 110 because you probably recorded that and I didn't send over a thing.
I'm pretty sure I forgot to put the number on it.
Yeah. And then we get over to 121 and there's nothing.
Yeah.
that's pretty impressive.
Right before one of our peaks in
Yes.
Quiplash 2.
Yes. I forget
One
if
of our
it's,
finest works.
I forget if it's still on, but one of the Jackbox party packs was put on PS Plus. I forget if they removed it already or not, but it is there. Perhaps.
Yeah, one of these days, probably the next sale, I need to just shell out, buy a bunch of Jackboxes, and just stream them on Discord.
Yeah.
But man, see, the perfect thing about that Quiplash video is when Gronk comes up and there's like a couple seconds of just silence before a singular laugh from Pink rings out. And it wasn't a very original joke. It just fit in the moment, I suppose.
Yeah. I also like the other one. The other one because I was like I spent that entire session of Quiplash just going, why are you voting for this? I'm putting no effort into this joke. Because like the other one I remember was one I remember was the worst part about being under Dracula's thrall is that he's always making you come.
That's really good though. That's just a bait and switch.
I mean, true. But
it's one of those jokes that makes you stop and like think about the implications.
True, but I even remember during the video, I go like y'all are trying to write all of these like thought out answers, and I just go, haha, come.
Well, that particular one, it's like, is there really that much torture, or is Dracula just giving you a good time?
Yeah. I don't know, dude. Remember what we talked about last time? I forget. But you can where coming can exhaust your body so much that you actually unironically die.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. Dracula is slowly killing you, but packaging it in a way so that you can't complain. People won't take it seriously. Anyway, yeah.
I don't remember what we were talking about for this one, but Addy invented the quarantine title of Shut Your Mouth Lounge episode 123.
Oh yeah, that's one. That's when the quarantines rolled in because of COVID, and
yeah.
And I just said like I never fucking go outside. I'm a hermit. Like the way I live my life hasn't changed. That's basically it.
Oh shit. So I also forgot we were getting in on the Strive beta, which my memory is that the real opponent in that game is the lobby system.
Yeah, if memory serves, the funniest bit about the Strive beta video is that we played it, and at the end of it, we both go, that was fine, that was all right. If the
Yeah.
netcode is better in the final game, then we might pick it up. And then like got to a year later where we go, we spent on it, we spent half of FGA chanting fuck Strive, fuck Strive, fuck Strive.
Well, we only played it for like 3 minutes, but that's otherwise an hour of dicking with the fucking lobby system that was so awful. And I just remember that I was grumpy going into the match because we had just put up with so much bullshit from the lobby system.
Yeah.
Ugh. There's our second Minecraft series, our shortest lived.
Yeah.
The island, which I will say that one was short lived, but my memory is that there was quite a few amusing things that happened there.
I mean, Operation Dolphin.
Yeah, Operation Dolphin's the big one, but my memory is there's one moment in particular I really liked.
Nightcrawler.
No, that's also good. But no, there's one particular moment I remember where Pink is lost somewhere. So he asks you to invoke your admin privileges and teleport him to you so that he can go back home. The issue is you didn't tell him that you were on your roof. So you teleport Pink in. Pink says, "Oh, thank you, Addy," and walks forward, walks off the roof, falls to his death.
You know, the even better part of that bit is that Pink walked into my house. Like he tried walking from the wall into the house, and I had stairs set up, and Pink just jumps down onto the floor next to the stairs and dies.
Yep. Well, from his perspective, when you teleport someone in Minecraft, they of course spawn inside you. So for a second, all he was seeing was your face. He takes a step forward, and apparently it's the wrong step.
No, Pink steps out of me. Like Pink walks a bit on the wall before this. He walks away from the stairs, basically, if memory serves.
All right, Pink, you got it. What happened in your memory?
I actually have no recollection of this video.
Oh!
I remember our first Minecraft series. I don't remember the island Minecraft series, but me getting lost and getting teleported and dying immediately after I'm home sounds a lot like me, so yeah.
And then Guilty Gear, the original. Oh boy. Anyways.
Yeah.
So, Disney Villainous.
Villainous was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with that game, but as you can see in the time descriptor there, that game takes quite a while to finish.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not to mention this, if memory serves, this was us testing out Dio and Madara.
That's another thing with Villainous is that it very rapidly devolved from us playing Villainous to us making Villainous sets.
Which, like, the funniest bit is, like, Dio would need a retouching, but he was technically complete by the rules that we knew at the time. Madara never got finished. Ever.
Yeah, some of them we just got too weird and too ambitious with the designs. My memory was that Madara was just way too much. He was crazy.
Yeah.
Similarly, on the Marvel side, my memory is that I was pretty proud of the way Kingpin and Thanos turned out. But like Carnage, you had to play my Carnage build, and it was just nonsense. Like Carnage, for whatever reason, I just made Carnage be off in the corner, not playing with anyone else. He's just playing his own game. Oh God, 2K20. Was this the? Oh yes, featuring the peak of Eddie's commentary. Yes, this video is a really good video. I don't know how much of it is necessarily from Addie's commentary going ape shit. Addie's fucking voice file modulator, whatever, going nuts.
Yeah.
Like I remember two moments from that video very distinctly. One, when we're loading up the characters. And Pink, I think, picks the weird freak lizard man. And Addy then makes the most heavily audio toasted Jar Jar Binks impression of all time.
No, I ask Pink, why are you Jar Jar Binks? And you go, Misa gonna go over. Misa gonna get big heat.
Oh! Why did I remember you being the one who did it?
I don't know.
Well, all right. And the other one I remember is that on my end, but not for you guys, the most hype tag team maneuver of all time happened, where Roman Reigns goes for the schoolboy powerbomb, sit out schoolboy powerbomb on Rob Zombie. At the same time that I forget whoever Addy was playing goes for a diving leg drop, and it times just perfectly that Roman sit out powerbombs the dude. Rob Zombie just in time for Addy to then dive perfectly onto Rob Zombie's neck with the leg. Oh, you know what? The other right. Addy goes blind at some point, right?
Well, no, I finished. We desynced. We desynced in the game. I won my match, and then y'all tell me that yours is still going, and I go, huh?
Right, and you kept pressing buttons to make your character do things, even though the match was over for you.
Yes.
And at one point, we have an inappropriately hyped spot where, like, you go to run the ropes or go for a springboard or something, and whoever was playing Kurt Angle in the match runs up behind you and does an O'Connor roll on the spot, and it looks amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, that we got as much fun as you could get out of 2K20.
Yeah. Also, remember what the game robbed us of. Like, the game crashed, I want to say 3 times while we were recording. I tried to load in Snoop Dogg initially. That crashed. I then tried to load in. I forget. I think I just made like one of those Minecraft things. I just made a Minecraft person because I was like, yeah, whatever, fuck it. You know, it will look funny in gameplay. That also crashed. And then I tried playing as Tajiri, and Tajiri loaded in as the Minecraft person.
Didn't that desync where, like, he was the Minecraft person for you, but for us, he was Tajiri?
No, it was the other way around.
Oh. Right, I remember this, because you're like, yeah, all right, fine, sweet, it's Tajiri. And me and Pink both go, what? No, it isn't. Are you fucking crazy? Like, I Pink, I don't know about you, but I remember a distinct, like, couple seconds of, like, where I wasn't saying anything, because I was like, is this a bit? Is Addy joking that the Minecraft dude is Tajiri? And then it goes on long enough that I start to connect, this isn't a bit. Addy would have stopped going for the bit by now. He legitimately is seeing Tajiri while we're seeing a Minecraft person.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that was good shit. Now, I have to ask about the Dolphin engine. Pink, do you remember loading into the game and walking around at some point? Do you not remember at some point just seeing in the kill feed, Alex was beat to death by dolphins?
I actually do remember the dolphin machine. I don't remember why we made the dolphin machine, but I remember the dolphin machine itself.
You didn't have shit to do with it.
Yeah. No, that was, if memory serves, we were trying to play Strive, but, like, I forget what it was. I think the beta was 3 days long, and we didn't know if they caught the servers already. Because I got into, like, we both got into the web server part of the game, but then we weren't sure if it would connect us together. So we tried playing Strive or whatever, something like this. And then W said, if this doesn't work, I'm gonna go and make a dolphin engine into Pink's house. And it didn't work.
Yeah.
Also,
I don't remember where we first got the idea to make a machine that murders dolphins, though.
You initially didn't want to make a dolphin engine. You wanted to make a villager engine, but that summoned raids.
Oh, that's right. Yes. So
also,
I don't know why dolphins then were the animal I volunteered. I guess because I think they're assholes.
Yeah. There was also something about going and deleting all of the archive presidential porn, the presidential furry porn. specifically.
Yeah,
That's like Reagan and I forget who else amassed.
It's a bunch of furries eating jelly beans. Anyways, it is. Oh man, for me, probably the funniest moment of 2020 that I can recall is the initial version of the Dolphin engine that we thought would work fine when Pink was there. But we didn't. We made it where it's just dispenser blocks with nothing on top of them, and then the glass floor for Pink's house. And I just I accidentally set the thing off too early before Pink got there, back to his house. So because the dispensers, for whatever reason, there was something like it was too many dolphins in such a short space. So rather than spawning the dolphins into the lava pit, it spawned them straight up onto the dispenser, which then, for whatever reason, caused all the dolphins to converge and beat me to death.
Yeah.
Well, and we were still committed to the bit, so I can very distinctly remember we're trying to stay dead silent so there's nothing up for Pink, and then the dolphins just appear, and I very much so, I'm just, I can't remember. I'm like shaking my head at you, Addy, and going, shut up, it's fine, it's fine. And like, I forget, did you just get the fuck out of there as the dolphins beat me to death?
Yes.
Okay.
I also
and eventually they died of lack of water. They died from being beached, but nonetheless, they got me first.
Yeah. But my favorite bit of this playthrough was related to the Dolphin Engine too. So the Dolphin Engine was located in one of our nodes, one of the whatchamacallit, the one of our mines, basically.
Teleporters?
Yeah. So where the Dolphin Engine began is where a mine used to be, basically. And
yeah.
we had set up I had set up the command block teleporters because I saw a bunch of people use those, and I went like, I want to do that. And it turned out that I need to learn how to code to do that, but whatever, I did it anyway.
Yeah.
And so
that's how Nightcrawler happened, because at first we fucked it up and we made one that just teleports you into lava
no,
and kills you.
That's the thing. That Nightcrawler worked fine. We then made the Dolphin Engine, and where the Dolphin Engine was, like where the lava pit for the Dolphin Engine was located, is where the beginning of the mine used to be. So Nightcrawler teleported you into lava.
Oh, that's right. Shit.
I forget where the Quicksilver teleported you.
Okay, Planet Side 2. So I barely remember what happened there, except that at some point it just evolved into us doing Skeletor impressions at each other while Goku is laughing.
Yeah, Planet Side was my idea. I watched a guy named Skatsbury, and he, among other things, he makes Planet Side 2 videos every fucking 10 years that he actually uploads a video.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I saw that Planet Side was on PS4, and I went, hey, we should play Planet Side. I've seen hijinks in Planet Side. It could be fun. And we went with the Terran. I forget why exactly we went with the Terran Republic, but regardless, Planet Side was my idea. We went in. I believe both of us played. We tried out certain different classes, but both of us eventually went with Medic. Goku, I forget if Goku was there for the first time. He might have, but he was definitely there for the second episode and the third episode, if there was such a thing. But
yeah,
regardless, yeah. So that, if memory serves, the two things that I remember is there was a spy equivalent, whatever the equivalent of in Planet Side is, that kept spawn killing you and Goku. And I just
yeah.
And I remember sounding real angry for whatever reason and going like, I'm gonna find where that spy is and I'm gonna fuck him in the ass.
Right. I remember going, you're gonna what?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
But that and then Which, if memory serves, I did end up killing that guy, so close enough.
Yeah.
And then later we joined the front on some other planet, and we didn't know that the front was Vietnam, but it turned out to be Vietnam.
Oh yeah.
And it was just the three of us, all medics, by the way, all medics, trying to go up a mountainside while dying. Also, there's a forest sometime. But yeah, like trying
Oh
to
yeah, planet side can very accurately represent the very slow but steady crawl of an army up a hill as you watch the others die around you.
Yeah, and so we did that, and I believe like we were getting no, that was later. So we did Nam happened, and then later we were just trying to get to the front, but there was a counter attack or whatever. There was like a sneak attack from the purple faction to us. And so that made it so we couldn't even leave the base that we were in because they were trying to take over the base. And that's when we started doing the Skeletor impressions.
Yep. Whew.
And that's when Skeletor said is that his famous line, "Hey man, the purples are crawling into my ass," or something like that. I forget. It's been a while.
Oh
Here this is the purple was skeletal. If I open up the image, then I probably even wrote what he says. Oh no, it started playing instead of showing me the image. Shit. Refresh. Nope. I just don't get to see the thumbnail. Fuck it, I guess.
No.
But yeah, oh yeah, you said the thing of like purple used to be my favorite color, but now I'm starting to reconsider.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I remember that part.
Yeah. Okay, I have to mention, I think one of the best thumbnails we did, and it's just a screenshot. We didn't do any photo editing work. One of the best thumbnails we ever got on the channel is Streets of Rage Part 4 Final.
Oh yeah.
He looks like he's in the middle of going, hey!
It's not very nice.
It's the way that you can't see the rest of Mrs. X or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Well, it took me a second to notice the Axel and Cherry behind as well. That really adds to it.
Yeah.
It's a very well crafted shot. I remember there was once a video essay I saw discussing what makes Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz amusing movies. And one of the things that is discussed, just some of the simplest little ways to amuse people, is to have something either enter the frame of the camera or exit the frame of the camera. And you can, even though it's not a video, it's just a singular picture, you can still see that because it's the humor of the Uzi visibly entering the frame of the shot.
Yeah.
Shit. Oh, Uniclair. You introduced Uniclair to me, Addy. Thank you for that, because that is a game I probably wouldn't have tried on my own, but it was quite good.
Yeah.
Battlefront 2, which I have no memory of playing with on this channel.
Yeah, we played with Goku.
Probably wasn't. Yeah, I was about to say I probably wasn't a part of that because I have no memory of ever playing Battlefront 2 up until like 2 months ago.
Yeah, we played it with Goku. The only thing I remember is two things. I remember I got a handshot first. George Lucas stepped in personally to make sure that I don't die in a gunfight. Because we were on Tatooine. I think that's the second part. But we were on Tatooine. There was a small corridor, and I go into the corridor, and there's a guy with a rocket launcher, and he shoots the rocket launcher point blank, and it misses me.
And your balls shrunk 5 times that day.
Yeah. But that, and also I remember we played whatever the capture point mode was called. We played that with Goku, and there was Palpatine. And Palpatine was really good at playing Palpatine, which which eventually led to Palpatine being Palpatine being on every front at once, and also devolved into
power.
Yeah, and it also devolved into us just calling him either Palpa Cheese or Big Palpa Pump.
Big Papa Palp. Oh boy, you can tell this is the period where Goku was getting time off for quarantine.
Yeah.
Because then here it comes. It's Soup.
Soup Command.
Okay. Here's the thing. I have all episodes of Supreme Commander still on my hard drive. There's a missing episode of Supreme Commander. I don't know which one.
Fuck it, burn them all.
All right.
The only thing I remember ever being noteworthy in that game is the game we had where we thought it'd be fun to go up against a team of AIs, 3 of which we set to baby mode and 1 we set to pro. And we were astounded that not only was the pro guy, generally very, very good and managing to harass all 4 of us at once, but we were also rather surprised that one of the baby mode AIs actually stepped up to the plate in a rather impressive fashion, even though the other 2 baby mode AIs were still just, sitting there with tier 1 tech, still just farming and doing nothing.
Yeah. The only thing I remember is when I accidentally called a CS-188 UITP, because I said and I forget, Spider I think was the name of the AI, and Spider's looking for a piece of the butthole pizza. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the
I had to step out and blow my nose.
The Supreme Commander raiding game where both of you teamed up against me, and I was just off of the map shooting nukes.
I remember this. I can remember there being some point where I think we were all teaming up on you, but you had like crazy nukes and experimental units, and it just got really brutal.
Yeah, no, I had no units. All I had were nukes being developed, nukes being launched, and my main guy just somewhere on the map where none of you were.
That's right, because you can set up your commander to be a nuke launcher.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And so I would just
we could not find you because you'd also taken all the stealth upgrades.
Yeah.
So we were just combing the map and just completely unable to find you. Weren't you underwater in a lake?
No, I was on top of a mountain.
Okay.
I was always on the move, but when y'all conceded, I was on top of a mountain.
We played that game for entirely too long just because it was one of the simplest ones to get Goku into. Yeah. But man, I've always appreciated that Soup allows you to do some stupid bullshit that other strategy games just would not allow you to do.
Yeah, Supreme Commander, I said this at the time, I'm pretty sure, and I still hold it to that. Supreme Commander would have been a lot more fun if getting online didn't take so long.
Yeah. Yeah, if you feel that way, by the way, don't play Age of Empires.
Yeah. I think that there's also a problem, difference there where Supreme Commander is closer to 4X, I guess. In the way it is structured, it's closer to 4X than StarCraft, and my RTS experience is StarCraft.
Yeah. Yeah, the Supreme Commander is very much about let's go out and let's go find some resources and fucking take them.
Yeah.
Enter the Gungeon, which I think that was the loudest I got on recording up to that point, just for Gatling Gull.
Yeah, I mean, Gatling Gull is the best thing.
Yeah. It's amazing. I love that thumbnail.
I spent the entire session going, man, I fucking hope we get Gatling Gull without saying Gatling Gull. Like I hope we get this boss, and then once the boss comes in, I pop very hard.
Yeah, and for a
'Cause
moment I'm confused. Like, what's the big deal? It's a bird's nest.
Yeah.
GTA 5, was that the only time we played GTA 5?
So GTA 5 was actually a set of recordings from 2019. What happened in 2020 is I went back because I believe something happened with the sessions, and not all of them made it, something like that. Oh yeah, I found that they weren't released whatsoever, any of them. There's 3 or 4 episodes of GTA 5 on the channel, unlisted, and I just went, all right, I can make this one long video and just release it as one.
Yeah. Oh boy. Okay, Don't Starve Together, which is a video that I don't remember really anything what happens except the big thing that is the title of it.
Yeah, don't stop together. Yeah,
I forget, was Goku even playing the pyromaniac chick?
I don't think so, but I forget.
I don't think he was. I don't remember there being any like reason to believe that fires were going to be an issue. It just kind of happened out of nowhere.
Yeah. It was Goku's fault. I remember that.
Yeah, Goku somehow set everything on fire, but I don't know how because I wasn't there.
He was trying to, he had a logical reason to start the fire. Like he was trying to warm up or something. Yeah, I'm looking at the thumbnail. None of us were playing the pyromaniac chick. One of us was playing the classic generic Don't Starve Man. One was playing the Woody the Lumberjack. One of us was playing the school marm, and one of us was playing the haunted little girl. I think Addie.
Yeah, because I used
I
the
think
ghost.
Goku was playing the standard Don't Starve Man.
Maybe. Yeah, I remember using the ghost as a stand.
Cause I believe I was playing the school marm, and I think Pink was playing Woody.
Pretty sure that's correct.
So yeah, Goku at some point he was like trying to cook something. He wanted to cook some food, and he just lit it on fire, and naturally the fire spreads. And as I'm in the center of the fire, as it burns all around me, I'm just screaming, "Goku, why?"
Yeah.
And like, I can recall Goku saying, "Like, I just wanted to cook." I burned to death too.
Yeah.
We all did.
I think Goku and maybe Addie got out.
Fall Guys. Yeah.
Yep, that's a soon idea.
Yes. Oh,
It's fun with the kids these days. Don't you want to play it? No.
yeah.
I mean, it was free. That was the real thing that was in favor of it. Is that it was free.
Yeah, I remember the second session with Goku a lot more than I remember the one with Soon. Because the one with Soon was just like, I remember Soon, like, we played it for half an hour, I want to say. By 15 minutes in, Soon had regret living. Just in general. And the other thing I remember is that the colors were so neon that by the end of this session, I genuinely had a headache. Unironically.
Yeah. I think like it's one of those videos where it's like I'm mildly amused but not really enthralled, and I'm the one who's having the best time out of us. So that's not good.
Yeah, I forget. Is this or the second episode, the one where I go into the wall? I use Revengeance to try and game the system and then die.
One of us definitely had the wall minigame and consistently got the wrong answer every time. Uh-oh, I got a sneeze coming on.
Do it quickly and quietly.
I failed.
Yeah, you did. At both
Yep,
requests.
last lawn mowing of the year was yesterday, so that's probably gonna be me for the next few days.
Oh, I had mine a couple days ago, actually. And then it started raining all week, which was good timing.
Yeah. Okay, the first Gary's Mod session, which was just you and me, right, Eddie?
Yes.
Whereupon we make the immediate discovery of, oh, the Infinity Gauntlet is dangerous.
Not even that. The question was, what is stronger, the Infinity Gauntlet or the world? And the answer is yes.
My memory is we didn't do it intentionally. It's just that, like, my memory is that you had used the world earlier as a way to fuck with me and take away my ability to move.
Yes.
And I could tell you're about to do it again. So as soon as I started hearing DL go, so what do? I was like, okay, time stone. Which then just resulted in neither of us being able to move.
Yeah, and then you kill yourself, and it does nothing.
Yes, Crash doesn't even move. All you see is that the Infinity Gauntlet falls out of his hands,
Yeah.
but he stays in his idle pose.
No. He starts A-posing, if memory serves.
All right. Meanwhile, it still plays the Half-Life 2 death sound effect of, beep, beep, beep.
Yeah, and then you can't respawn. So we had to restart the server.
Yep. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. And then, okay, the forest. We recorded a lot of the forest. I forgot about that.
We recorded a full playthrough.
Yes, we did. But the forest has some of my favorite moments. I gotta say.
Definitely Goku's best moments on the channel for sure.
Oh yeah, the miracle of Goku is still something that stupefies me as to how he pulled it off. But I absolutely adore the plane coming down. Addy just jumps out of the plane, immediately finds the first local, beats him to death, eats him. Just no hesitation. The plane has not been crashed for longer than 20 minutes.
And already, he's resorted to the most dire of survival tactics.
At that point, it's just Addy's character. He'd been waiting to eat people and saw his time had come.
There were still peanuts on that plane. They would have sated you for at least a week. But no.
Mashed potatoes, soda, energy drinks, candy bars. I also love that one of the thumbnails for the forest is just horrible screen tearing.
I saw that too.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, PlayStation. Oh, Jesus. Oh, when we tried to do Gary's Mod horror maps.
Yeah.
I perhaps could have stood to have done some vetting first.
Mayhaps.
I love this title. Tekken 7 but spooky. I don't know.
Because like if memory serves, what we wanted to do with that is we would have like a fighting game for every Hollow week, and that didn't pan out in the long run. But yeah, so that we recorded Tekken 7, and I don't think we even talked about it being a Halloween episode. I just went ahead and made a bunch of costumes of characters cosplaying as other characters. So that's why the title was just like, yeah, Tekken 7, but it's spooky. I don't know.
Oh, spookies, right. We played through all of that in one session, right. Now, Addy, you were there, and I know Mike was there, but who else was there for that one? Was it just the three of us?
It was mostly the three of us. Pink might have joined at some point.
I don't think so.
I forget.
That doesn't look familiar to me. Let me open it up and... Yeah, none of this looks familiar to me, so I probably was not there for that.
The one that I think Pink was there for was Faith, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which that one, if memory serves, actually went off more or less without a hitch, with no stupid things happening of me dying to various silly things, which is sad because I was hoping I would die in some really stupid ways in that game.
Yeah.
At no point did I try and stop a semi truck with my crucifix. Outlast 2, that might be Outlast 2. I feel like I recall specifically thinking that might be one of the most underwhelming videos we ever had, of just like, the game's not giving us anything to work with.
Yeah, as the title suggests, it's mostly just me complaining about the film grain effect and how I think it's fucking lazy.
Oh yeah, that's Outlast.
Yeah.
And then Sonic Adventure 2 begins.
Oh no.
Oh yeah,
It's over now, it can't hurt us.
that's true.
Although I will say, I now have an emergency plan for
What's that?
for one of the future Halloween weeks. I have a mostly working copy of Sonic 06.
See, now that one could be a lot more entertaining just on sheer basis of the fact that it's fucking broken.
Yeah, I mean the problem is that I say mostly working because the way that I can get it to run, makes it so like, there's more lag, and also sometimes models don't load, which isn't the
Yeah.
game's fault. So it's one of those things where like I would rather wait for it to perhaps figure itself out. But you know,
Yeah.
in case of an emergency, we do have Sonic 06.
Let's try not
Okay.
to have any emergencies.
Yeah. Okay. Gary's Mod Part 3. Why is there a giant Finka?
Because we are playing around with the character scaling, if memory serves.
Okay.
And that's also why Dio is so small. Like that's not Dio's cape. That's
I was
Dio's
wondering
hair.
what that was.
Yeah.
Right, it's Gary's mod. Anything that has physics doesn't shrink or grow. So his hair has stayed the same size while the rest of him has shrunk.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah, that was the same time we were fiddling with the Infinity Gauntlet's ability to change people's shapes. And I fucked up my Kirby player model into some kind of monster and I couldn't unfuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, if memory serves, I forget if it's this one or another later one, but parts of this video have no audio.
Right. I remember Goku at some point pops in and does some fucked up shit with a train or something.
Yeah.
And then there he is in the next Gary's Mod video with his Kermit face going, I'm gonna fuck it up. It's not easy being you. Devolution can't draw starts off. Oh, go ahead.
We still have Don't Starve Together running somehow. When
I
was the
remember
last...
that being I remember that being one session.
No,
Yeah,
it was 3 or 4.
Really?
Yes. Like these videos are still edited, mind you.
All right then.
So yeah, there were 3 or 4 sessions of Don't Start Together, and then they went like, all right, you either make an account or get fucked or something like that. Which is why we
I
stopped.
think I'm trying to remember something like that now. Yeah. See, this latest Don't Starve was uploaded November 9th. When was the last one before that? Find it. Way up here. Oh, there it is. This one was uploaded August 31st. So basically September. So that's not too long a gap, just a couple months. But still, that's a lot more than I would have thought. Yo, we had a Shut Your Mouth lounge called Inflatable Asses. That sounds amazing.
I don't even know where that is.
It's way up somewhere. Keep scrolling up and down because first I had to find the last Don't Starve Together. Okay, it's to the left of Don't Starve Together Part 2. Let me scroll back down. Devolution can't draw Tachanka, followed by Throw in Demiricore. The first couple of episodes of a legendary series, to be sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I did a good drawing in one of them, but it wasn't either of those.
I mean, the real problem with Devolution can draw is that, it was that time, basically. Like, I had fun with it, but...
Yeah, it could very quickly turn into, since I'm worse at drawing and thus my drawings tend to be more simplistic, that it could just turn into me just kind of sitting on my ass.
Around for 35 minutes while Addie and Pink draw something for 40.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I suggested that we just make the drawings of recording and then, do a time lapse. Talk through him.
Oh yeah.
Because that would have made them a lot. That would have made them a lot easier to like record.
Yeah.
I love this thumbnail though. This completely unedited thumbnail of Getting Away With.
Yeah.
And then we see Kermit dead on the floor with the guy in first person wielding a knife.
Oh yeah, that one has a. These videos have a funny story. So, for a while, the video was called "Getting Away with Gary's Mod Murder" as a reference to the Papa Roach song, I wanna say. But eventually,
you can't have that in the title.
Yeah, but then I went, wait a second. YouTube might not like the word murder being in the title. Same with after Trouble in Terrorist Town.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. There's a reason most YouTubers just upload it as TTT.
Yep.
I like the foreshadowing in the thumbnail for the TTT video as well. Where it is, all right, traitor, shotgun, pointed straight at Frank West's head.
Yeah.
I don't remember how it wound up working on recording, but I was very happy with a moment that happens in TTT of me dying, and then at some point later, Addy, it's just you and Goku left alive, and you're talking about something, and Goku says, "All right, well, Alex, what's up, Alex?" And I was just staring at Frank West's corpse in spectator mode.
Yeah, was I the killer then? Because I remember.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I remember Goku running from me, but I also fucking hell. There was a moment that I remembered, but the other one that I just remembered was when I was playing as Waluigi. We were playing on the Doom map.
Yeah, by that time Pink had joined, and it was the four of us, which that led to two very good moments because ultimately TTT did not work out because it turns out you need more than 4 people to really have fun. But nonetheless, when we got on that Doom map that had the stupid traitor tester, I remember one moment of me getting in the traitor tester and trying to throw a banana bomb out of the tester as it closed. I It's too slow. So it just bounces right off the front door and explosive bananas spray all around my feet. At which point I just go, oh no, boom.
Yeah. Yeah, similarly.
And the other,
yeah.
the other will
the
forever
second hole.
be us. Yeah. It was just so perfect timing that you happened to jump out in front of the bullet, ass out, so that the bullet went straight up Dio's asshole, and Dio's corpse just went sliding on the floor across the room.
Yeah. But yeah, I also like the time we were playing in the manor, the Clue Manor or something like that, and Goku was detective, and then we spawn in, and I go, all right, I'm detective. So Goku turns around and shoots me, but I was a civilian.
That's another problem. I told the game to always have a detective no matter what, which, no, when there's only 4 players.
But yeah, and then and then Pinks called me for saying that I'm detective and getting killed.
Oh, shit.
I believe that video is just kind of titled like the Spicy Innocent or something like that.
Right. All right. Oh boy. Castlevania Lords of Shadow. Yeah, that was.
Come back, killer.
I very distinctly remember when we were playing that, and I was just sitting there going, "This is nothing of what I want from Castlevania." And you're trying to play through the game and going like, "Well, this is pretty bad, but I don't know. I guess there's some neat parts." I'm just saying, like, this is not Castlevania. They can slap the Castlevania name on it, but it's not Castlevania.
I remember Pixie Boobs, and I remember going up to like a gargoyle that's fucking the pet, and it doesn't say that, but in my heart of hearts, it just looks at you and goes, "Come back, killer." Which I even said during the recording. I also remember the stream.
What?
Yeah.
Wasn't there some part that actually was there something really funny that happened that actually wound up accidentally getting lost in the recording?
I don't
didn't
know.
one of us flub a line horribly and we just spend like 5 minutes not able to recompose ourselves because we're just laughing our asses off at how badly the line got flubbed?
Maybe. I once again I remember that we just ran out, like one of the running bits in Lords of Shadows was we just added Acula at the end of everything to make it Dracula themed. which is,
that might have been tied to
it. Which is also why we got Combacula. But yeah, I also remember the stream of this video. The original stream of it is titled Castlevania Lords of Shadow the Hedgehog and something or other. And then eventually we got sick of Lords of Shadow because we couldn't find a walkthrough, so I just went fuck it and moved up Symphony of the Night.
Never a bad choice, honestly.
Yeah.
Devolution can't draw Pablo. I will say it's not a quality drawing, but I'm still proud of my Pablo.
That is a great Pablo.
The thing that completes it to me is the green hill in the background and the lady that's like sitting on the hill with him. Oh boy, Reindeer Funland.
This was the start of it all.
It was. And that video's even though it took 2 hours and 40 minutes, I honestly figured we wouldn't succeed and there'd eventually just be a point that stopped. And it was one of those odd circumstances of like, I was prepared to have the funniness of me giving up and being a loser. And that bit was kind of ruined by actually succeeding. And once you get past the reindeer, the boss fight actually isn't so bad.
The thing I remember most about Jolly Stories in Hidden Funland is you told the story of a relative got you a bow but no arrows or targets to practice on, just the bow.
No, the reverse. Targets but no bow.
Oh, better. But yeah, and then Pink says some assembly required, and I say like Katy Perry, cause this was a link. This links back into a story earlier where Pink said that I think their parents, like Pink's parents, would like do this thing where they'd have to spell out the kids would have to spell out what they got for Christmas, and I forget why. I think we were talking about like how Katy Perry's CDs are on clearance, and I said like that they don't always get Katy Perry CDs, and eventually that morphed into them getting just Katy Perry, but in pieces.
Which is horrifying.
Yeah. And
Sad.
And so that's why the last bit of the joke is some assembly required, just like Katy Perry.
Oh
yeah.
Oh boy! All right, and then hey, the best of Terraria, which of course is a best of compilation for videos we've already discussed. But nonetheless, I gotta mention that thumbnail is just so fucking great.
That is phenomenal.
It looks pretty bad, but it encapsulates the.
It's the spirit of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I adore Pink and Pablo just chilling and hanging out while me and you were trying to have an anime face-off with Moomlul.
Yeah.
I love that Guile's UFO has been turned into a teacup.
Yeah.
And the hotel sign is just on fire.
Yeah.
Which is not inaccurate.
Like that, I also wrote out the entire thing of welcome to the Citizens Republic of the Maha City State of the hotel population. I forget what I wrote for population actually.
Looks like 54.
Sure. Also the M.
Yeah,
it was very important that the M appears on the thumbnail.
That might be the dumbest thing you've ever done on recording that got me to laugh. That is 100% Deborah isn't you being dumb, it's the game being dumb. You putting the M in the kitchen is the dumbest thing you've ever done on recording that made me laugh my ass off. It's the fact that it's a singular M. Like, if you'd put 3 or 4 M's in a row, that'd be different. But why does a single M stand for mmm?
Not even just it's tasty. It's shorthand. Okay, if memory serves, the actual reason that the M was in the kitchen was because while making the Doofenshmirtz sign, I made one too many M's, and I went, well, I'm not gonna trash this, so I just put it in the kitchen.
Right. And later on, I removed the M from the proper Doofenshmirtz sign to try and make Doof hell.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. You know what would have been really dumb of me that I should have totally done?
Yeah?
What's that?
I should have not only blown up the parts of the sign to make it leave, just come down to Doof hell, I should have then made another L and also blamed the goblins for that.
I mean, you originally wanted to say Doof shits hell. So.
Oh, that's right. Oh shit.
Uh,
All
then-
right.
there you have it, I guess.
2020, the year that things happened.
Yes.
They did.
Oh.
Well, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah. Later, fuckers.